We are fine. We are fine. I'm pretty sure we are fine. Hand was wet from the water. If you guys know what time it is, I know what time it is. If you guys want to play, we are gonna play. Let's get this game loaded up, shall we? Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Herman. Ah, the game has to update. Bruh. Look at this. Game really has to update. Oh, let's fix this. Game has to update right now. Out of all times. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh. We'll wait till that's done. Ah, my nose, bro. Might have to start blowing my nose out. Or I'm gonna be like Max, shooting snot rockets. That's not what we want right now. But now we could play the game. It's time to play the game. How do I need to get a soundboard or something. I need to see if they have soundboard on here. It's like a regular soundboard. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch a tutorial right now. Well, we guys, let's play the game, shall we? Whoa, flashbang, flashbang. Game, man. What's wrong with my game? His glasses. He can't see without his glasses. I need my CSGO so I can play. Oh, we got somebody to execute. Oh, I've been waiting all day for this. Oh my gosh. Let's get you banned, alright? Let's get you out of here, buddy. Let's get you out of the way, huh? We want to play CSGO. We do not want any free viewers, alright? Yeah, it's like the 10th time they sent me that website. Okay. I don't want to play with my taskbar, so what the heck? It's coming. What? It's on. It's going to my other monitor. Just like by a teeny bit. Let's see if I go over here. Yeah, that happens. Now we shall fix that. There we go. Okay. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. I've been waiting. Oh. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're gonna have to go with this map. I like it. It's the only map I really know. You know. It's like the only map I really know. Okay. I'm gonna have to throw this. What's up? Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's get into a game, please. I want to play. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see how we've done this past few days. Disconnect the mouse. Hopefully my mouse is charged. I don't know if I have it. Oh, I don't have the software for it. Oh. Can't even check how much it's at. But if I'm guessing, should be fully charged. I hope.
Now is the time.
What is that? 10 years, bro. Is that what that means? If it is, we might have to get that. You guys want to go air view? I tagged him. Ah, I knew it, bro. I knew it. There's somebody on top on the box, too. Dude, why do we keep shooting each other?
kill, so I don't see why not.
Guys, I tell you, we kill them all.
Okay, I ran into it. Ah, bro, okay. I'm about to lock in.
Yes. You are stupid to think you will win.
Come on, Rodrigo. See what you got. Bro, why you kill me? Ooh.
I'm planted.
Cool. Did I say who? I think he walked into it. I was forgot.
Terrorists win. You think you can kill us? It is time now, my brother.
I don't know. I don't know what to use. I don't got that much money.
I'm throwing the flashback.
Oh my gosh. I should not have went out. Dude, this guy. Oh my gosh, bro. It is 10-year player. Okay. You have to watch everything they do now. To your left.
Counter-terrorists win. This is easy. We kill them, and then we go.
This guy gave me a kick like a little. I don't know how he gave it to me. Oh my gosh, we're all scared.
Throwing the flashback. Throwing fire.
There's two in spawn. Why? Like, bro, what is the point of just hiding? Everybody has pistols. Everybody has pistols. Oh my gosh. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Counter-terrorists win.
Like, no money at all. Yeah, see? That's all I got. That's all I got.
This is what we have been working for.
Ow, bro. And this, bro, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. What? I'm about to sell that. Back.
Terrorists win. Let's go.
A little bit of jitter, it's fine. A little bit of jitter.
Terrorists win.
Let's go.
Run, little girls, run. Go, go, go. I'm throwing a grenade. I'm throwing a flashbang. One. Throwing a flashbang. Smoke. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Flashbang.
Come on, right? Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Come on. We're back in the game. We're back in the game. We are back in the game. Hopefully. We are back in the game.
Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade out. Terrorists win.
I didn't hit him.
Activating the bomb.
My beach jammed up.
We will make them regret this day.
Alright, we're gonna try the sniper after this. We might have to try the sniper. Hopefully we're nasty like this guy.
Counter-terrorists win.
It's all good. Nice shot. This guy's pretty good, to be honest.
Move it, move it. I'm throwing the flashbang. Whoa! Throwing smoke.
5.
I'm planted. Bomb has been planted.
Bro.
Stop your little scout.
Come back with the other thing. Trick shot, literally trick shot. Bro, everybody just has snipers. I can't do nothing about it. Oh my gosh.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Smoke. I'm throwing the flashback. Taking some cover. Terrorists win. We must move. Throwing the flashbang.
Ah, hello? What the heck? Bro, are you serious? Are you actually kidding me? What in the world is that?
Terrorists win. We'll dance on your graves.
That's the first half. Bro, I'm so mad in a way.
Gear up. We're going in. Holding here. These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning. Decoy.
pull up. I'm looking steezy with it. Y'all see that? Yeah, we just needed to switch sides, huh? Please no KJ knife. No knife. Please no knife.
Move. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Oh, I'm gonna have to start buying wire cutters. I forgot. I didn't even do it.
Right.
I was trying to make the flank. I couldn't.
Let's make this Reyes rain. Flashbang.
Ain't no way, bruh.
Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Oh, we lost our pistol. Oh, no.
Throwing flashbang. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Nice. Let's go. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
He, like, just doesn't get hit. What the heck? What? Yes?
Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
That hurt my eyes, bro. You seen him above it?
Terrorists win. Come on, jump, jump.
Oh, that's game.
Getting stuck right into them. I guess we got that mess sorted out.
Let's try to do another one because that I did so bad. 11 kills? Are you serious? Let's find another one. Also, I see. You can swap these out. So there's guns that I can't even use. Are you serious? A sawed off. Will there be somebody else?
Let's roll.
I need to practice the snipers on this game because this game, I don't know. Aiming is just off.
This is what we have been working for.
Like, bro, do you see what I'm talking about?
Counter-terrorists win. Let's go.
There's somebody to the left and somebody in there. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully we got enough money for a new gun. So.
Counter-terrorists win. We must work together.
Bro, as soon as I look away, somebody comes. Like, what? Bro, there's two of them, bro. Oh my gosh. I think I'm about to turn that off.
Activating the bomb. Smoke. Counter-terrorists win. Come on, let's go. I'm throwing a flashback.
There's two of them, bro. Are you serious? Like, bro, ain't no way. Alright, what the heck? Maybe they put me in skill-based matchmaking this time. I don't know. Because what the heck? The lobbies were not like this last time.
Counter-terrorists win. Let's go, my brother. Throwing a flashbang.
Ah!
Counter-terrorists win.
There's like no way. They're all using the M5A1. That's what I noticed.
Finish time now, my brother.
What? What? How? And I had the bottle for a second. I did not even notice. I didn't even notice. It's overpowered, is it not? Unless I'm just crying.
Let's go, let's go.
I literally just sat down.
Counter-terrorists win. No one talking. Now we fight.
Like, what? They're just camping now.
Counter-terrorists win. This is easy. We kill them, and then we go home.
Yeah, this is it. We're done. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. We're sucking it up today.
Counter-terrorists win.
Some brownie brittle. Let's take a bite.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck. head glitch, holding an angle. Are you serious? Like, bro, I didn't even get a look.
Counter-terrorists win. Let's move out. Let's go. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Good stuff.
Okay, first round in 10 rounds. Now let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can do anything.
We are out of here. Throwing flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. There's no stopping us.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Thank you, thank you. Now we try to keep it up.
Laying down smoke. Incendiary.
That was an enemy, bro.
Deploying
Something new,
flashbang.
you learn something new.
Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Right on.
Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. I see him walking.
Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Ooh. What?
Grenade
It's
out.
2v3, so hopefully.
Terrorists win. Move it, move it. Throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
Why he has me back here, huh?
Counter-terrorists win. Already laying into them. Come on, chop, chop. Laying down smoke. Incendiary out. Smoke. Flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
Stop throwing stuff.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade.
Ah! Yeah, that's too easy. Oh, wait, never mind. It's 2v3. Still some hope, still some hope.
Throwing a grenade. Counter-terrorists win. Right on.
Thank you.
Move it, son.
hacking, bro. How is that? What? Dude, oh my gosh.
Bomb has been planted. Deploying flashbang. Terrorists win.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's move on to the videos. I got a whole lot lined up for us today. A whole bunch. What do you guys think we should start with? Should we start off with scary movies, or should we do some body cam footage first? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What did I just read? Police discover killer's
Has Kylie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
World.
How's the math test?
Don't want to talk about it.
SO389 dispatch. I've located the body. The scene's about 50 yards on a trail.
This lone cop just discovered a dead body in the middle of the woods.
What is that? Sounds like it's heading this way. 10-4, signal 7. Please send another unit to my location.
What he doesn't know yet is that the lifeless man in front of him has been tortured for hours by the twisted man hiding in this very forest.
Whoever did this, that's fresh. There's a little eyeball right here. There's some creepy shit right here. You smell this, right? You don't smell gas right here? Yeah.
Eyeball?
I'm not sure what it is, but I got movement east of my location in the woods. There's something moving around back this way.
He carries 3 or 4 knives on him. He thinks he's Rambo.
You're what? Just like God.
What?
It's December 23rd,
I need to get my best
2022,
friend, bro.
and Officer Azure has just received a 911 call from a distraught man reporting that he's found his best friend's lifeless body in the middle of the Lake Jackson forest. Officer Azure, along with a group of first responders, quickly arrive at the scene.
That's my friend, man. Okay, y'all stay right there.
Here they encounter Jamie, the 911 caller, and his best friend Robert, both of whom urgently want to show the officer where their dead friend is. Considering the serious circumstances, Officer Azure decides to follow Robert into the forest despite being alone.
389. I'm 1012 with 2. Just give me a minute. I'm 1012 with 2. I'm heading down to take a look. 361 if you want to come down, and 56 to be a mess
Way
in the back.
too much.
I'm headed down to the scene.
We're gonna go back that way about 50 yards.
Okay.
50 yards. I watched everything good.
Yeah.
Knife was laying on the ground. There's no blood on it.
Did you touch the knife?
I did pick up the knife.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need to get fingerprints from you. Okay.
No problem. I walked by the tarp, and you couldn't see James.
Okay.
And then Alan walked by the tarp and goes, "What's that?" And he picked the tarp up with his stickies on his hand, and James was laying there face down, and I dropped the knife and we left.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna need to get a very detailed statement from you. Okay. Just because.
I understand.
Well, the thing is, I'm not accusing you of anything, but you have to be ruled out. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
At this point, the officer can't yet confirm Robert's story, but with a dead body reported, he has no choice but to push deeper into the woods. However, alone with a suspicious man he's just met and a killer who could be lurking nearby, the officer knows he must proceed with extreme caution.
You just hang on down right here for me, okay? Let me get up there and take a look.
You better than that tarp.
Which one?
Right here, plenty.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then you please look in that back stand, please.
All right. Where's the knife?
The knife is on the left-hand side of him.
Okay.
There on the ground. He's got a white belt.
Okay. Just hang out there for me, okay?
Jamie was telling the truth. Wrapped inside the tarp is the body of James Leidendecker. He's lying naked in a pool of his own blood, covered in cuts and scrapes. Realizing the severity of the situation, Officer Azure immediately instructs Jamie to head back while he investigates further. That's when Officer Azure begins to hear some unsettling noises.
I'm not sure if it's a person or I'm not sure what it is, but I've got movement east of my location in the woods. Sounds like it's heading this way. Hey, up T.
Fortunately for Officer Azure, backup arrived just in time, providing some relief from whatever might have been lurking in the forest.
There's nothing for y'all to check. He's cold to the touch. All right, we got knife right here, body here, tents, whole camp spread up back here.
If a cop told me that and I'm trying to see my homie, like, and my homie's deceased, if you say he's cold to the touch, why would you say that? Why would that be the first thing you say when I ask you, can I come check? You say he's cold to the touch, there's nothing to check. Let me see him one last time. Let me say goodbye. What?
We've also
I don't
got
know,
one
that's just me.
outstanding.
That's just me. I don't know.
There's 2 people who live in this camp,
And one's not here?
and one's outstanding at the moment.
Did you find the knife?
Yeah.
I got a knife right here.
No blood on it, huh?
Well, there's something right there, but hey, did you still got those 2 guys 10-12 up front?
Yeah, they're standing there waiting for us.
Good, because one that led me back touched the knife, so we need to get his prints and a statement off him. The other one touched the tarp. They found out what was going on and they took off. I checked the camp and he's the only one back here.
I got the name of the person that he was arguing with at 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so, and I've got what looks like maybe his clothes right over there. So he's naked,
They're trying to burn his
and there's some clothes right there on the fire.
As medical staff arrives and examines the body more closely, they observe a brutal manner of death, blunt force trauma to the head, strangulation, and something even more disturbing, gasoline, found in James's lungs and stomach. Detectives are left with a burning question. Why would a victim have gasoline inside him? However, this would be only one of the many disturbing details officers uncover at the scene.
Hey,
It gets worse?
Seth, take a look at this for me. What is that? Is that just soot weared off on that, or? I mean, it looks awful shiny.
Where he has been stabbed, just from what I can see. But he is butt naked, face down on a tarp with his upper torso covered, so definitely not. Yeah, definitely somebody put him here. So I don't know what his face looks like. If he was stabbed in the neck or the face, the blood may be hidden by the tarp. I'm not seeing any obvious blood. Apparently the witness picked up the knife, and the knife has like a rosy string around it. There's blood on it. Yeah, the tarp's brown, but there's blood all over the tarp, like blood splatter.
It looks like, I mean, he was moved post-mortem. You can tell by the way he was dressed.
Oh, he's got his fucking leaf in his ass crack.
Yeah.
That's hollowed down below, you see that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Almost looks like the carbon open. Missing the one eye. You see that?
Fucking nuts.
Like this.
Smell gas.
Smell gas?
Oh, they had to cut that with a chainsaw, right? And it looks like,
You smell gas right
yeah.
By now, officers were certain they had a murder on their hands. The injuries to the body, the bloody knife, and the presence of gasoline
really
all
think-
point to one thing. This wasn't just a killing,
What else could it
but
have
a
been? You
calculated
think he killed
act.
himself? Like, what? What are they talking about?
We got that reggaeton. Today we're gonna be making beats you guys
No,
sent.
we're not.
Where the
We're reacting
victim
to
had
videos,
likely
right?
been tortured
No beats.
for hours. With this in mind, officers would return to question Jamie, the man who had originally called 911, and what Jamie reveals would soon lead investigators directly to the killer. But before we continue, it's worth noting that tragedies like these could affect any of us. Take Yvette Torres. She was walking home from work in Philadelphia when a truck struck her without warning. Morgan & Morgan fought for her in court and won her nearly $12 million. If you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. With over 1,000 attorneys, Morgan & Morgan will fight to give you the best results if you become their client.
And then stuff.
Officers were about to speak again with Jamie, one of the eyewitnesses, and he would provide them with their biggest lead yet.
So I heard arguing and stuff. So I go through the woods, go to this camp.
So you
I
left.
all back to the camp because, you know,
Right.
all these people argue all the time about dumb shit. It's been a while now, and I haven't heard anything from James or anybody over there. So I go over there to me and my friend that's with
The
Officer
deputy.
now. Go over there, right? So when I walk, get to a certain point, I see a tarp laying there beside this tree, which is never there. I
And
flip over
inside
the
is-
tarp is I don't even know if it's James or Rick.
All right. Well, we're gonna get it figured out. Okay. Do you know James' last
Please
name?
do.
Do you know James'
No,
last
ma'am,
name?
no, ma'am.
No.
I'm talking about the person who did this,
36.
because I know who it is. Dusty McDonald. That lives right up. He just got the complaint this morning. Man come down there with a hatchet, threatening, chopping shit up. Called it in, sheriff's department. They come over, they talked to him, they told him that they're gonna go over and talk to him and just stay away.
And James is the one who called.
No, ma'am.
Who called this morning? Rick. Okay. Do you know
Rick
Rick's
is
last
the one
name?
who stays
Is yo, bro.
there.
Okay.
You guys know who that looks
Rick
like?
is
I
the
don't
one
know.
who stays there. James is
Shameless.
a friend of everybody's, but
Sorry,
he was
should
staying
we
up there with
identify
Dusty.
by his name?
According to Jamie, a man named Dusty McDonald had attacked another man, Rick, with a hatchet earlier that day. Police were called, but were unable to locate or confront Dusty at the time. While this incident was concerning, it wasn't enough on its own to establish Dusty as a primary suspect. Until
He just charged
nearly
somebody
every
with it.
witness
He just
interviewed
tried to
pointed to
attack
him
somebody
as
with it. How
well.
would that
Eventually, officers had gathered enough statements to justify bringing Dusty in for questioning. All they needed now was to find him. As police began searching for Dusty, other officers on scene would sit down with the two 911 callers to piece together a timeline. According to them, the day had started with unsettling signs that something was off.
We both went down there. We live right here. We wanted to go check on our family. He's wrapped up in his tarp.
Okay. Sir,
We came back
I
and called.
heard arguing.
earlier, right?
We know who was down there, Chris.
Arguing.
Okay.
So I walked down through the woods. I seen Dusty have James on the ground. He was saying, you shouldn't talk shit about this, not, you know what I'm saying? I heard, like, oh, they just getting shit up, you know what I mean? But I never hear nothing from over there no more. I'm like,
You know Dusty's real name or?
Dusty McDonald.
Did you say that James called them today and said, hey,
Nope, Rick.
oh, Rick called.
Rick.
And said,
James was there.
when Dusty went over there and cut his tap?
Cut him up,
machete?
threatened with a machete,
Yeah.
cut his tin up,
Yep.
all kind of shit.
They called the police. I was there
Yep,
for that. I
called
was
the
there for
police,
that.
made a report, and the police just said, stay away from him. There's a tarp laying beside a tree that's never there, because I live here. And I took this stick and went. When I flipped it up, I seen legs.
Based on these witness accounts, officers now have a fairly detailed picture of what likely unfolded just hours earlier. They also have a lead suspect, Dusty McDonald, a name one of the officers happened to be familiar with.
I think they already brought up his name, but Dustin McCormick.
Yeah, Dusty.
Dusty,
Yeah,
supposedly general in some militia, come down there this morning with a machete and started hacking up some of the tents so he wanted to clear the area. Said he's Sigma 20 and off his meds.
They said Dusty. They said Dusty's the one that's outstanding. Yeah, they said this guy Dusty left from over here like later in the evening.
By now, it was clear Dusty had likely been involved in the murder, and with Jamie and Robert's statements in hand, police began piecing together the sequence of events leading up to the brutal killing.
Dusty McDonald.
Earlier that day, Rick, another man who lived at the camps, had called 911 claiming a Dusty McDonald had slashed his tent with a machete while searching for a man named James, even threatening him in the process. Later that afternoon, Dusty managed to find James, and witnesses reported hearing arguing from the camp. When they checked to see what was going on, they saw Dusty on top of James, wrestling and yelling. It didn't appear to be anything more than a heated argument, so they returned to their camp. However, hours would pass, and nobody had heard from James. Robert and Jamie began to worry and decided to go looking for him, and that's when they found a blue tarp covering James's lifeless body. Nearly all witness accounts lined up perfectly with this timeline of events, making the next step for officers clear. Arrest Dusty and bring him in for interrogation.
Oh, his legs. Look at his legs. I'm sorry, guys.
Fortunately, since officers had begun the work of locating him earlier that day, they already had Dusty's address. Soon after, they surrounded the house, ready to move in.
I don't know if that's him, but there's somebody. Sheriff Office, put a knife down, man. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out.
I don't have anything in my
Okay,
hands.
come on.
Please, I don't
Come
have
on.
anything in my hands.
Come on out.
I'm right here, sir.
Come on out.
Dude, I'm right here.
Dusty.
Okay. Dude, yeah.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Dude, the man just tried to light me on fire, dude. Y'all know what happened down there. That man tried to light me on fire, man. It's all on surveillance, dude.
Listen, Dusty, you try to do things stupid. The dog's gonna bite you, you understand?
I'm not even armed, sir. Look at there. I'm not armed at all, sir. Sir, man just left my house and tried to murder me down there and light me on fire.
Dusty's behavior would be bizarre from the start, immediately insisting that James tried to set him on fire and that the officers, quote, already know what happened down there. Whether he's trying to claim self-defense or is just completely unhinged is anyone's guess.
Sorry to walk this way, man. Yeah, dude, sir, you know what happened down there. That's what we're trying to figure out. Dude, the man tried to light me on fire as I kind of...
Okay, listen.
Okay,
We've got one side.
Okay.
That's why you need to come with us, okay? I know you are.
With the supposed killer in custody, officers concluded the disturbing on-scene investigation and began preparing for interrogation. If Dusty was their killer, given what had been done to the victim's body, it pointed to someone deeply disturbed. That suspicion would soon be confirmed. By now, Dusty had already raised serious concerns. He had slashed Rick's tent and threatened him. On top of that, multiple witnesses had just reported seeing him argue with James hours before the murder. However, despite how clear things seemed, there was one major complication. Dusty was claiming self-defense. He alleged that James had thrown gasoline on him and threatened to set him on fire. This wasn't a claim detectives could easily dismiss, especially given the distinct smell of gasoline.
When you need a last-minute dress, just ask Google to virtually try on and shop outfits.
I'm so sorry,
I
chat.
would absolutely recommend
Broke.
Law Tigers first. It's
I'm
no
a
question.
brokey.
They made it so easy.
At the scene, meaning there was a possibility he could get away with his crime. Even though it's clear who's behind the murder at this point, Dusty's story now carries a shred of credibility. Detectives have one goal: to break that story, either by disproving his self-defense claim using witness statements, or, ideally, by getting a confession. Either way, the investigation is about to get a lot more complicated. To move forward, detectives start by bringing in people from the encampment who knew Dusty well and interacted with him regularly. If Dusty had a pattern of violent behavior, these individuals were the most likely to have seen it firsthand.
My goal here is to kind of get, from your perspective, kind of what you saw, what you heard.
Well, he ain't really been fucking with me at all. I ain't never had no crosswords. He's always insistent. Oh, come up there and do your laundry and all that, you know. Come up there and get a shower. That's what it was. Come and get a shower. Come get a shower all the time. So I fucked up and got a shower and get him $2 afterward. You know, just a gesture.
Rick explains that Dusty often offered showers and laundry to homeless individuals in the area, sometimes charging a small fee. This catches the attention of detectives. These seemingly generous acts may be a part of a larger pattern of manipulation, a way for Dusty to assert control over the homeless community. It's a detail that could support their efforts to build a stronger case against him.
I tried my best to get along with him. You know, he had a shower that we all used, you know, sometimes try to keep him good with him for those reasons and stuff, you know.
Now I'm in the way of the subtitles, I'm sorry.
My wildest dreams that I think he was capable of murdering, that's honest truth. I was just over there basically using his necessities like we all were when we had a chance to, you know, shower, usually offered it. That's his way of making friends with us, I think. I had stayed with him before and he kicked me out. I thought I was in a light, so I was taking pictures of him and stuff like that with my phone, and I didn't even have a phone, you know. Like, I saw you taking pictures of me with your phone. I said, Dusty, I don't even have a phone. He said, you gotta go. So I left. That's that.
Dusty lives in a house near the homeless camps, a property owned by his grandfather. At first, much like Rick, Busby describes Dusty as someone who seems generous, allowing members of the homeless camp to use his home for basic amenities. As investigators continue interviewing members of the homeless community, a more troubling picture of Dusty begins to emerge. He has a history of strange and violent behavior marked by paranoia and delusions. However, officers face a challenge. The interviews so far have been too vague, highlighting patterns of behavior but lacking concrete details to build a solid case. This leads detectives back to Jamie, the original 911 caller and the person with the clearest recollection of events so far, and he's able to offer meaningful insight into who Dusty really is.
Mr. Allen, my role here in all this, it's just kind of to get from your perspective, your side of things, what you saw, what you observed.
Man came to my camp last night. I used to stay up there with him. He's a violent person.
Okay.
This papa always wanted to let me stay there because he's the one who owns the property. The reason I don't stay there is because you don't do what he says, and he gets all angry and threatens you, and he just crazy shit. I said, well,
What does he usually carry?
he ain't got a stick this time. But he's either got a stick, a machete, or a knife. He carries like 3 or 4 knives on him. Machete, sticks, he's like, he thinks he's Rambo.
While Dusty had a reputation as a bully who routinely harassed the homeless community, no one expected his behavior to escalate to cold-blooded murder. His so-called generosity, offering his home for showers and laundry, masked a deeper need for control and manipulation. The same people he claimed to help were also the ones he intimidated and threatened, revealing a warped sense of power and superiority. In the end, this contradiction may have set the stage for the gruesome murder. When Dusty was brought in for questioning, his demeanor was strangely calm. At this point, he seems to believe that he is seen as a victim of an attack by this homeless man. He didn't seem like he was in his right mind at all. Detectives were hoping to learn about Dusty's side of the story, but instead were met with, well, a lot of nonsense.
You know I'm an owl, right?
You're what?
You know I'm an owl, right?
Okay.
You know what that means, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, thank you.
Golly.
Thank you. This has been a really hard day. Sir, I waived all rights a long time ago.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
You know, I still have a great sense of innocence within me, if it ain't obvious to you this time.
Throughout his interrogation, Dusty's responses are filled with incoherent delusions and deflections. In Dusty's mind, he's, quote, an owl, constantly watched, monitored, and under surveillance. It's clear that without his medication, his schizophrenia is spiraling out of control.
And, I'm handling it remarkably well. Man, that was some crazy shit. And to still be able to get us some usable intel. You know, you'll get why staying at that place is so dangerous for me. I know a lot of trust is getting to me or like that, but man, thank you for saying you'll be able to talk about this.
Dusty seems to believe he's outsmarted the cops, thinking he's there to provide valuable intel as the victim. But he will soon find out that he's actually a suspect in the cold-blooded murder of an innocent man.
I haven't shed a tear all day, you know, I've been going hard, you know. I'm so exhausted.
How long have you been doing it?
What, this kind of work? Not very long. That was my first. I think everybody knows that. From the get-go. You know, thank you for this deep psychological support. It's helping a lot. Good.
Listening closely to Dusty's words, it seems as if he's openly admitting to the murder. Although his statement is scattered and unclear, it gives detectives the impression that he's acknowledging responsibility without fully grasping the seriousness of his actions. But Dusty's bizarre admissions wouldn't stop there, as he continues rambling incoherently.
I was brushing and then he throws that gasoline on me, because you saw how I was rolled up and down there. Dude, I thought I was just doing it for the other. You know what I mean? Because that was my intention. Everybody knows that. I then managed to hit that Neo UI and come out like that. I don't know how I do it sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm just experimenting in the house with blades, like before back when I took the butcher knife and threw it and curved on it. Like, I mean, I don't know how I do it, sir. I just know with my beautiful mind that it's a three-way. Yeah. You know, it's the photographic, the audiogenic intake, and then the lovingenic.
Yeah.
You know, I if y'all don't ever think I'm so amazed that I'm just like, God. Man, I never thought it would be something like that, but my God, what that thing was.
While Dusty's ramblings could be interpreted as an admission that James was his first murder, the statement is buried in a mix of delusions about retinoids, his photographic memory, and other incoherent claims. The detective picks up on this and pushes further, trying to separate fact from fiction in Dusty's fractured account.
For me to verify everything that I can see elsewhere, I'm trying to. I know you're not mad at me. That's just, I don't want you to think I'm asking questions.
I think my personality is, I can't talk to people.
I can do it. But I don't want you to think I'm being an expert.
I am very relieved that we were having this conversation.
Dusty claims he's not mad and that people don't understand how he communicates. This shows he might have a twisted view of himself, possibly because of paranoia, delusions, or mental illness. What's strange is how calm and relieved Dusty seems. Most guilty people would be nervous or scared during an interrogation, but Dusty is different. He seems to still believe he's the victim and doesn't grasp the seriousness of his actions. Instead of taking responsibility, he thinks people just don't understand him. This becomes even clearer when Dusty asks one final question to the detective.
Will I be able to go home? I'm going to figure that out. Yeah, because am I going to jail or we're going down to dance?
We're going to have to figure that kind of out because you know how this thing kind of goes from here.
I guess.
I'm going to come talk to you about it in just a little bit, okay?
After this bizarre exchange, the detective had heard enough to know it was time to wrap up the interrogation. Dusty's lack of remorse and distorted grip on reality made it clear they were dealing with someone who didn't fully understand the weight of his actions. According to the pathology report, the victim, James Leidendecker, was subjected to horrific torture before his death. His body showed severe blunt force trauma, including cuts, bruises, and fractures to his face, nose, ears, and mouth. His eyes had severe bleeding, and many of his teeth were broken. The injuries also extended to his neck, with heavy bleeding in the muscles and a broken hyoid bone, suggesting he had been strangled. His torso displayed several broken ribs, and internal bleeding was found in his chest and abdomen. One of the most disturbing details from the report was that James had been exposed to gasoline. His skin had begun to slough off in areas, and a strong smell of gasoline was found on his arms, thighs, and hands. Gasoline was also detected in his lungs and stomach, indicating he had inhaled and swallowed it before he died. This made the murder even more gruesome. Dusty was processed for forensic evidence and transported to the Leon County Detention Facility. The witness statements, his vague confession, and the forensic evidence from the scene were enough to formally charge him. Dusty McDonald was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder, and as of this video's upload, his case remains ongoing.
That's it?
You all right, babe?
The door was locked in the room, and...
Okay, can you sit right here for me?
These are the 2 daughters of 28-year-old Ashley Fish. In just a few seconds, they're going to lead the officer to their mother's lifeless body inside the bathroom.
Eggs were burning, and she's in there.
And as the oldest daughter bravely guides her siblings to safety, police are still unsure whether this was self-inflicted or if there's a killer on the loose. But they'd eventually discover that Ashley's killer is closer to home than anybody expected, pulling investigators into one of the most tragic domestic dispute cases the state of Louisiana has ever seen.
Is she alive?
No, she's not.
They're young.
Yeah, he done a number on her, that's for sure.
I wanted him to leave. Get out there. Leave the girls alone. I said, I'd just shoot you.
I don't even know.
We've created a GoFundMe for these children, starting with a $10,000
Wait, what do you mean? There's a
donation
part
of
2
our
to that
own.
video?
If you'd like to help,
There was a part 2 to the other video? What do you mean?
more details are in the description. Louisiana. At April evening in the small city of DeRidder, Louisiana, police receive a terrifying 911 call. But what would shock the dispatcher is the eerie calmness of the caller.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I need to report a crime.
Okay, what's the address?
265 Northridge Drive, in DeRidder, Louisiana.
Stay on the line while I get DeRidder Police on with us.
Thank you.
At this moment, the caller hangs up, leaving officers worried he might be in immediate danger. Officer Josh Stanford rushes to the reported address, unaware that he's only moments away from discovering a scene more disturbing than he could ever imagine.
You all right, babe?
The door was locked in the room, and...
Okay, can you sit right here for me?
Yes.
Is anybody in there?
No. My sisters are inside right there.
Okay.
And we got my mommy. The eggs were burning and she's in there.
Okay, y'all come in here. Come right here.
No, I don't want to go.
Come here. Stay in here. Stay in here. 254 City.
The woman has a single bullet wound to the right side of her head and appears to have been dead for some time. Yet the male caller is nowhere to be found. But then the officer remembers there are still 4 young girls nearby who have just lost their mother.
Come here. Come here. Come help me. Come help me. Do you know these children?
Yes, they're our neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah, like Maddie.
You got parents here?
Yes.
Huh? Can you take them to a secure place for me? Was there anybody else here, baby?
I don't think so. I don't know.
In an unimaginable act of courage, the eldest daughter guides her younger siblings to safety.
So all of this happened. She said the eggs were burning and she found her mom right there. She didn't hear a gunshot? Or what the heck? I don't know.
Leading them to the neighbor's house. The neighbor bravely takes in the 4 traumatized children, who would later turn out to be instrumental to the investigation. Officers head back inside to try to locate the caller, completely unaware that he's the one who pulled the trigger.
Is there 1 victim or 2?
I'm at Northridge.
City, do I have 1 victim or 2? So we need to clear the rest of the house. I'm under the impression there was a male here too.
Okay.
So clear the rest of the house. City police!
Hey, city police! Go right.
Armed and dangerous. Armed and
Wait for
dangerous. Suspect is armed and dangerous. I repeat. Armed
See,
and
when the
dangerous.
glass was on the phone with him, I was under the impression there was a male subject that had been shot.
Look out in the backyard.
Take the backyard.
What's that? A smell?
The eggs were burning.
Are they cooked? Oh, okay.
Where's she at? She's in that bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else clear? Everything else is clear.
Officers find no one else inside, leaving them still in the dark about who the caller really is. They'd further look into the victim's injuries and quickly realize there was almost no imminent struggle, leaving officers questioning whether the injuries may have been self-inflicted. But before anything else, they still need to identify the victim, and this is when the officer would make a devastating discovery, one that would turn this into a far more personal case.
I didn't want to wait till you got here before I started trying to find an ID or anything.
Let me.
Hey, you want me to turn the stove off?
Yes.
Ashley Fish.
Nobody else. You said kids were in the house, or another kid?
They're across the street. Ashley Fish. I'm assuming young based off of what I'm seeing here.
I went to school with her.
Did you?
Yeah.
So she's from East Woolgar?
Yeah. They moved away.
She any kin to Josh Fish?
No, I don't think so.
She's your age though, or?
Yeah. We graduated together, so we're about the same.
Lead Detective Cooley immediately recognizes the name, 28-year-old Ashley Fish. He knew Ashley as a DeRitter local, someone who married her high school sweetheart and had only recently moved back to Louisiana from Texas. Determined to find answers and uncover who murdered his friend, he turns to the neighbors for more information. Meanwhile, other officers begin reviewing neighborhood CCTV footage, searching for anyone who may have been at the house besides Ashley and the children. And they're about to discover that someone else was indeed inside. Someone who is already on the run.
Detective Cooley, Ozark Sheriff's Office.
Jeff Brown.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, you can ask me anything, but I really didn't see anything. The only one that saw anything was my son.
Your son, the one that was mowed?
He was mowing out here.
Okay. What's your
Buddy?
Detective Cooley.
I should have had the mic on, bro. Y'all should have heard them crazy.
Heard you kind of saw some stuff, just a little bit. Not much, but you seen some, something happen next door?
Well, I was just mowing the lawn, and then I saw, like, the car of the owner or whatever leave.
Lining up with what the boys saw, another neighbor offers ring camera footage showing a black truck leaving Ashley's house just minutes before the 911 call. Desperate to learn who was driving that truck, officers turn to the next neighbor, unaware they're about to speak with the victim's best friend and is someone who knows exactly who the driver is.
What's that?
The girls are at my house. Can you tell us what's going on?
It's not good.
Is she alive?
No, she's not.
Was she shot?
Yes.
She was out here earlier when about 5 o'clock or so. I saw her out here. Everything seemed fine. There was a truck. She has a significant other. She was going through a divorce, and they're legally separated. But he was here. The black truck was here.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think he shot her?
Well, I can't tell you a whole lot. So as long as the children are safe with you for now, we'll take care of it from there.
As far as I know, her. Oh gosh, I'm assuming that it was Tyler was the person that was here. I don't know if that was his truck. He usually drives a black truck. And then her husband's name is John Fish.
She would go on to identify their main suspect as 34-year-old Tyler Durachowski, Ashley's new boyfriend. Detectives immediately begin digging into his history, gathering anything they can find, and working to look as 34-year-old Tyler Durachowski, Ashley's new boyfriend. Detectives immediately begin digging into his history, gathering anything they can find, and working to locate him as quickly as possible. But just as they're about to begin the manhunt, another 911 call comes in, and it's from the killer himself.
Hi, I need to turn myself in to the police.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
Are you wanted? Do you have an active warrant?
No, I just committed a crime.
Okay, what crime did you commit?
I shot somebody.
Okay, where are you located?
I'm at Burke's Outlet in DeRidder. I'm in the parking lot, and I just am going to wait here to get picked up.
Okay, who did you shoot?
A woman.
Okay, what is her name?
Ashley Fish.
Officers rush to the address he gave, an empty parking lot. Still baffled as to why he confessed and why it took him so long to come forward. Knowing he likely killed a woman in front of her children, they brace themselves, fully expecting anything to go wrong at any moment, or even an ambush.
The suspect is going to be in Burke's parking lot.
Okay, so the easiest way to do this is sit down on your butt and just turn your legs in, okay?
Simple. Understood.
Are you out with that subject at first? Can I disconnect?
With the main suspect arrested, officers have no idea the investigation is moments away from taking another unexpected turn. When they search his vehicle, they find no weapons. But they do find multiple prescription drugs, vials of testosterone, and syringes. To their surprise, Tyler seems unusually calm for someone who just took a life. And it would quickly become obvious that this calm, controlled demeanor is part of a plan. A plan to get away with murder.
If you're still comfortable talking to me, can you tell me a little bit about what happened? Okay. This woman and I got in an altercation last night. Things were kind of falling out between the two of us, just relationally, and I was getting ready to move back to Oregon. So she pulled out, she had a gun in her drawer. She loaded it and was pointing it at me, and we started fighting, and it went off.
Tyler insists he shot Ashley in self-defense after she pulled the pistol on him, immediately complicating the investigation. Once he's brought into the station, officers relay this information to the team at the scene, who would begin searching for anything that might support his claim. And unexpectedly, they do find one piece of evidence in Tyler's favor: the murder weapon itself.
Here's what I've got right now. I know you got a lot of information coming in. Cameron has got the suspect, Tyler Grabowski, over at Park Terrace. He gave himself up without any problems.
And he told you all that he did it.
Yeah.
You see the hair in it? Yes. I've called in the serial number. It's going to be a Smith & Wesson.
You been here for a minute?
If I had to guess, I mean, 'cause she's still having some coming out of the wound. She's still pretty warm, and if I had to, I guess I'd say it's been between 45 minutes and an hour and 20.
Was that sitting right there?
Yes.
All right. So once they run the strip, we'll be back out and we'll get a search warrant.
Is that 40 caliber?
Detectives still find no evidence of a struggle, but they do discover something unexpected. After running the gun's serial number, it comes back not to Tyler, but to Ashley herself, meaning his version of events may not be entirely false. And with that, investigators begin to grasp just how little physical evidence actually ties Tyler to the shooting. They then finish processing the scene, send Ashley's body for autopsy, and her phone for forensic examiners to be unlocked. Shortly afterwards, the grandparents arrive at the scene to pick up the 4 traumatized children into their care. It's at this point that it becomes clear. The oldest daughter witnessed something she will wish she never had.
I've got some grapes and some strawberries. Yummy. Yummy. Are y'all hungry?
The one you want to talk to is, yeah, she supposedly told my wife that she saw something and she didn't want to talk about it.
I know it.
Hey, my babies.
Hey.
Pop off.
Papa.
Hey, baby. Here, I'm going to pick you up.
This brings a small sense of relief to the officers, knowing the children are finally away from the horrors inside. But now comes the most difficult part. Calling Ashley's ex-husband, John, and informing him that she is dead. Lead Detective Cooley asks John to come to the station for questioning as soon as possible, and while Tyler anxiously waits for his chance to speak, detectives make a deliberate decision to start with John instead. But the longer Tyler waits, the more agitated he becomes, and by the time they will finally sit down with him, he will snap.
I've never had someone do that to me. I've never had someone get that mad at me that they load a weapon.
1 hour after Ashley's deceased body was discovered, John arrives at the station. John explains that he and Ashley were together for over a decade. They had their first child young and went on to raise 4 beautiful daughters. For the detective, one question matters most. What does John think of Tyler? Is he capable of hurting Ashley, or was he simply in the wrong place at the wrong time? But before that, something else weighs heavily on John. He still has to explain to his daughters why they will never hear their mother's voice again.
I just want to let them know that she's no longer with us. Mom's no longer with us, you know. She's an angel now. Yeah. The 6-year-old and the 4-year-old, they don't. No, they're kind of like, oh, she's an angel. They're going to talk a little bit about it, and they're more concerned about how she's flying and everything, you know. Right. I don't know what she's seen or not, but that's got me real bent out of shape, you know.
On that devastating note, the detective would shift the conversation to the final moments leading up to Ashley's death. Tragically, Ashley seemed to sense that Tyler might harm her, and just moments before she died, she would make her final cry for help.
When I see that, he's calling, what runs through my head is great. We got some bull crap. We got some bull crap. They're in some kind of argument, and they're trying to drag me into this, and I don't want to be part of y'all's drama. I don't want to be part of y'all's drama. Nothing in the past has ever felt like there was anybody in danger. Talking to my kids, kids never tell me anything's going bad around the house, so I'm not really feeling too in it. And through all this time, you know, I text back, I'm not trying to get in y'all's drama. That's when she texts, he won't leave, I know. As soon as I got that, when I actually looked and seen that he's not leaving, I called. And she's like, hello. And the first thing I go, what's going on? He's mad because he's got to leave. I said, are my kids okay? Are my kids safe? She said, yes. Because I was a little concerned, but I wasn't like super, I'm just ready for him to leave, like, hung up. And then I texted her, said, talk to my kids, please, at 6:55. I just couldn't get a hold of her, and I was like, this is weird. This is just, you know, it was just odd.
This is the moment. At 6:55 p.m., John lost all contact with Ashley, and with it, the hope of ever rebuilding a future with her. Shortly thereafter, Detective Cooley wraps up his interview with John, who has made one thing
he was
clear.
waiting for-
Ashley
for
was a
the other guy to
loving mother,
leave so he could go back.
incapable of harming anyone, and she deserves justice. Still not ready to begin Tyler's interrogation, fully aware that physical evidence against him is alarmingly weak, the detective instead brings in Ashley's other relatives to give their statements, hoping to better understand Tyler's character and whether he truly is a cold-blooded murderer. And it doesn't take long for one thing to become clear. Every one of them deeply distrusted Tyler, to the point of even threatening his life, fearing he might one day snap and hurt Ashley.
You know, I did threaten him. You know, I wanted him to leave, get out there, leave the girls alone. You know, I said I'd just shoot you, you know, but I didn't, you know, and I went home, and my wife and my daughter.
Be right back. Well, you guys, sadly I gotta go, so hope you guys have a good night. I will try to stream later.